Hey there, boys and girls. Today we're going to be doing the Alexander 3-star Esper fight. Originally, I wasn't going to cover this one. I didn't really like the boss. I used a limited unit that not a lot of people have access to beat it. Then I went back and I did it with Transterra, and it took, I don't know, like 8 or 9 turns for me to do it. I was just kind of over the fight at that point, so I wasn't going to record it, but Andres requested that I do the fight, so I want to show you guys how I originally cleared it. We need to do 5 or more limit bursts, defeat Alexander with a limit burst, and evoke Anima. Omega Weapon was kind enough to set us a friend unit. So here, we're going to be taking a Yaka. She's just got a lot of spirit stuff on. That's pretty much it. She's got 95% holy resist. And another thing I would like to point out, some people have said that I go through my units equipment too fast, and for that I apologize. And I'll try to go through a little bit slower, and I'll also start leaving a link to my team compositions in my description below. So sorry about that, and we will try to do a little bit better. But like I said, she's got a lot of spirit and 9% holy resist. Wilhelm's going to be our tank for this one. I've got him with a dark weapon on, and I'm not going to use evade. I'm just going to straight tank this. So yeah, he's got a lot of defense and spirit gear on and stuff like that, and he also has at least 90% holy resist. That's going to be the theme for all of our units. I'm going to be taking lid for my breaker on this. I use Kryla for my original clear. I think lid's a little bit better just because we have to get so many limit bursts out. She's really good for that. Like I said, she's got the 90% holy resist and just a lot of hit point and spirit gear. Nicole is going to be our buffer for this. He's really good for this fight. He's going to give us the holy resist that we're going to need to be able to survive. Other than that, he's got some LB equipment on, that way we get our limit burst out of the way. This is my Aurora Fryevia. She's got a dark weapon on, she's got lots of machine killer on, and she's on Alexander for more machine killer. And Omega Weapon is set up pretty much the same way, dark weapon. Actually, I think he's just almost exactly alike. He's got Onion Knight's STMR instead. But that's about that, and like I said, I'll start leaving my unit comps in my description below. So let's give this a go. And I'll try to go over like some of the mechanics of this fight the best that I can. I'll explain like how I understood the mechanics to you guys, and hopefully, you know, I'm right enough about it. The delegate, it has been some time. Actually, I didn't roleplay when I killed him. I just kind of went through it. I was really pissed about this fight. Alright, we're getting to the true form now. So, turn 1, he has no mitigation active. That's really good for us because we're going to hit him really hard. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get CG Nicole to use his cooldown stuff. That's going to give us stats, some damage mitigation, and it's going to fill our Esper bar up quite a bit. And then we're going to triple chain Dazzle into the boss. Game's been a little bit laggy since the last update too, so I apologize for that. I'm sure they're working hard to fix it. Excellent. And that's kind of what I wanted to do. Get the boss below 50 turn 1. But you still have to go through the mechanics because turn 2 he's still going to put up his damage shield. So we're going to use Lid's Break. We're going to have a Yaka use Dedication. That's going to fill LB gauges. And Wilhelm is going to cover. Empire is with us. Now, his first action is a retaliate against the people that chained against him. So the only thing he's really going to do is hit Aurora Fryevia. And there you see his perfect defense level 3, and he's commencing deliberation. So the first action that we're going to do is we're going to hit him with dark. Dazzle. Let's get back up here. Moved on me. Alrighty, we'll chain this into him. And we will remove his buff that he put on himself with Lid's other cooldown. See a big difference now, he's got his mitigation up. And we'll go ahead and use Wilhelm's Limit Burst. That way we get a good judgment from him. So what you need to do every turn past turn 1 is use dark damage and a limit burst, and that will make him not hit you extremely super duper hard. And then with CG Nicole, we're going to use Soulful Stance and Holy Resist, and then Iyaka is just going to use Dedication again. Excuse me, I'm starting to get sick. Okay, so now what he's going to do is, of course, retaliate against people that hit him, and then he's going to do some attacks, and he's going to debuff us. And it takes a while for him to get all this crap out. And we use 1 limit burst from Wilhelm. Let's keep a good track on our limit burst. Alright, so we're going to get counters for days. Alright, Iyaka is going to dual cast her heal and dispel. We're going to use the dispel trick to remove the debuff off ourselves. We're going to reload and chain dark into him. Lid's going to use the limit burst. That's our second limit burst. CG Nicole is going to refresh our stats, and Wilhelm is going to cover again because we dispelled it off of him. And the same thing, you're going to get some retaliates right here, and he's going to do some damage and debuff you again. Now, if you didn't bring him below 50% by turn 3, you're going to have to use the Nethicite here. And like I said, Sinzar covered that stuff really well in his clears, so I'll link them in the comments too. Transterra, I know a lot of people have Aurora Fryevia. Transterra is also totally capable of bringing the boss down sub 50 turn 1. That's unfortunate. That's why you always need a good backup plan. Alrighty, so now we got the debuff on ourselves, and let's see here. We got 1 unit down. We can use items, so we'll go ahead and heal with her, or use a Finks down with her, and we'll use the dispel trick again. And we'll have we'll just go ahead and have Omega do his thing. That gives us our dark hit, and we'll have Wilhelm. Because it's turn 4, it's a free turn, we'll have Wilhelm use his limit burst, and then we'll have CG Nicole refresh our buffs again. So you're going to get to retaliate, and then he's going to do his thing again. It's just really important that you dispel yourself, because his holy damage gets out of control fast. It's just like, geez Louise, please stop hitting me. Alrighty, turn 5. He's still got his resistance stuff up. We'll go ahead and remove the debuff. And we'll chain into him again. I don't think this will kill him. Pretty sure it won't. Let's hope not. Ah, we're good. He ain't gonna die. Next turn he'll be ready to go. We'll go ahead and break again with Lid. And we'll cover with Wilhelm. And Nicole will refresh our buffs. That was our 4th limit burst, I believe. It's fine, we've got more than enough to go around. So same thing, he's going to retaliate. He's going to hit you with a bunch of holy crap. Hopefully our DPS will live and we'll kill him next turn. Jeez. He definitely wins the award for longest attack animations. Alright, as you can see, he has no buffs up. So, we'll go ahead and summon Anima. We'll use Siege and Nicole's limit burst. Get Aurora Fryevia's limit burst ready. And we'll just use these for the hell of it. Oh, she don't have one. Lid, you're out of the club. And we'll just chain this into the boss, and that should be that. Awesome. There you go. That's how I originally cleared the fight. Like I said, you can substitute Transtera for Aurora Fryevia. She's going to have to be pretty beefy and pretty much do the same thing. You should have a win there. Like I said, you want Siege and Nicole for his stat buff and holy resist. You want to dispel yourself every turn that you get debuffed. It starts at turn 3, and you want to make sure to do after turn 1. You want to make sure you do dark damage and use a limit burst on him every turn, and he shouldn't hurt you that bad if you do those things. That's the way I understood the fight, and we've been judged worthy. Oh, and if you use Transtera, the way I did it to get all the missions was I had her use her limit burst to hit the boss last, so that gave you the LB kill with her, because Transtera's LB is not that good for killing bosses. And I think the reason that our Aurora Fryevia hit was because Wilhelm didn't have passive taunt on. I picked Wilhelm for this fight because he has those counters, give us LB crystals and stuff like that, because getting your LBs in is really important. So that's why I took him instead of Seagart. Seagart would have been my preferred tank because of the draw. Bid you farewell. And the roleplay on Alexander is just so wonky. I just don't get it. Alrighty, so there you go. That's how I killed the boss. Like I said, I know I used Aurora Fryevia. You can use Transtera. Jet would probably even work. I'm not sure. I only had one of him. I didn't work hard enough to get 2. Bad luck for me. But there again, if you follow the mechanics, like I said, after turn 1, use dark damage, use a limit burst. He won't hurt you that bad. Make sure you remove the buffs or debuffs, and make sure you use your holy buffs and stat buffs. That is the key to surviving this guy, plus big breaks. I mean, he is hard, but he is definitely manageable if you've got the right units to take it. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the week. Toodaloo.